Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation. Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons.
Okay, that's fine. My microphone was closed. Sorry. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, February 6, 2019. I was saying that the market is pretty boring today. Not much going on. It's kind of a slowdown. Look at the volume here. I just made this a few minutes ago. You see the pink line here is the volume average of the last 50 days, okay? So if you look at the market right now, during the last bullish cycle and part of the other one before, you see the volumes are much lower. And see today's volume, though the days is quite advanced already, and the volume is very low, and the market is going down, but it's kind of a slow down. Same thing on the Dow and everything. So it seems like the market is going up. It's positive, but it's not very strong. And I suspect that we may be at the end of this small bullish cycle. So at this point in time, it's depending on which sector we choose. I mean, it's not the time anymore to acquire too many positions. So today, a few things happened. First of all, yesterday it was the Donald Trump speech of union yesterday. And he said so many things, but the market hasn't reacted very well to it. He didn't say anything that we didn't know before. So, one more thing is that now at next week, I guess, beginning at the beginning of next week. Donald Trump is sending the representative of Commerce and the Treasury Secretary, Stephen Mnuchin. He sent them to Beijing to restart the negotiation with China. So something may happen from this, and it's probably the reason why the mining is doing a little bit better than before, and the reason why the change has the trend has changed direction, because they expect something positive coming out of that. So a couple of stocks are doing well there, and. So I have a few financial results this morning. At first, Disney went down on its financial. Snap is strongly going up, but it's going nowhere at the moment. It's just sideways. And Shopify went down on its earnings, and Electronic Arts as well. And Suncor went down, but it's back up to the right side now. And Vail, there's a news on Vail because what they say that it's they seem to have a big problem at their Brazilian mines. So, but the stock is not going down that much, but it's not really positive as well. So, Macrogenics has jumped very hardly this morning. There was such a good news on it about a positive result on phase 3 on a product called Sophia or Margetuximab, which is a cure against breast cancer. So it's still a very, very good news. The stock's still up 127%, but it was looking more like 160% at the beginning. But as we say all the time, when something opened with such a gap, you gotta wait and see a sideways movement, and you only buy in if it takes off after that. But it went down instead. So forget about buying that stock. And the next news is about Aphria. The board of the company has rejected the hostile takeover from Green Broad Brand, judging that the offer is very much under-evaluated and insufficient. But is it the real reason why the stock goes down? Because everything is going down this morning, and starting from HMMG at first, because most of the stocks are going down. So this is a correction. So we have had two nice bullish cycle there. Since 2 days ago, I was saying that it was over for the bullish cycle. We did not expect such a big correction, but it seems like we had quite a bit of profit taking there. And talking about that, wheat has broken its support today. And so it's not looking good at the moment. And most of the other stocks are under correction. So we have to wait now before we buy in this sector anymore. That we got to make sure we have seen the end of this correction, which is not clear at the moment until where it's going to go. So the correction is underway almost on every stock, every cannabis stock right now, and we have closed 2 of our 3 positions. So we have closed TRST and TGOD. And we still have MBEV. So because of that, so we have in one of them we have lost a little bit of money. In the 2 others, we are making money. And so let's look at the energy sector there. It was negative at first this morning because USO was going down, as you see. And then it came right back up after the 10:30 inventory and after. So now it's positive. And if you see the stock, they're pushing upward right now. Look, you see, it's going... it seems to be nice. There could be a little bit of day trading to do in there this afternoon. So let's look at the sector itself. So when you look at the stocks, most of the stocks look like the index, okay? Very much sideways, except that Suncor is a little bit positive now. Enbridge is maintaining its bullish cycle since the last breakout 3 days ago. And but for most of the other stock, you see they're very clearly neutral. So the buy signal has to be clear, increasing volume and price increasing above $20 for Prairie Sky. For Ancana, it would be $9.80. Canadian Natural Resources would be like $36.75, and Paramount would be $9. You know, they're pretty clear. Not everyone, because on Payson it's more difficult. It's like above 21. But all of those that have this very clear sideway formation, the next signal is above this sideway formation. But what is more important is the number of stock that are going to do it at the same time. So that's what you have to watch for. So the day we start seeing 3, 4, 5, 6 new breakout there, that's going to be the confirmation of the first wave of stock that are going to begin a new bullish cycle. In the gold, it's still a very ordinary correction, about not even 1/3 of the last bullish cycle. So at any point in time, any new jump up of the gold would trigger some signals. And right now, the stock are stronger than the gold, than the price of gold, because look, TTGD is going up. And Centerra Gold broke out, and Alamos Gold is breaking out, and many others are near their resistance, like Gold Corp is 50, the entrance point is 15, Pretium it's 1060, Barrick it's none of them, because there's a too big resistance there. Alacer Gold broke out yesterday. It's strongly continuing today. And Agnico Eagle, you see the formation here on a 15-minute chart. It's quite clear. We have a positive triangle formation. So it's $58 is the entrance point. Detour Gold is on the move. Kinross is on the move. Endeavor is on the move. You know, so there's a few stocks that goes very well, and many other stocks. So we see clearly where the entrance point is, like $103 for Franco-Nevada. In the mining, it's positive too, not very strong. Two stocks are very hot. It's Northern Dynasty. It's no longer the time to buy that thing. This is a place to take a profit already, because it's gone too far. And most of the other stocks are slightly on the positive side. Plus, Ivanhoe Mines that had future forecasts were very good, but at this price, the risk of corrections are too big to start buying that stock right now. And but what most Labrador Iron Ore is still maintaining its movement, which is very nice. Let's see CIA what it does right now. New Millennium is also quite shaky around now, so we have to check that stock. 10 cents is going to be the next buying point. And on Champion, since its yearly resistance past $150, so $1.55 would be the next entrance point there. Consumer discretionary, it's going up because of Dollarama and Magna, which are not breaking out or anything there, but since they go up, it helped the index, but there's no signal yet. The telecom has started a little correction, but it's getting positive there. There's one to be watched. It would be BCE, because this is a very significant resistance for BCE. So after the pause that is taking place right now, $58 would be the entrance point there. On the financial, it's not that bad. I mean, we had a few weak signals. They are continuing, but you know, I don't think this movement is good enough to enter. In the industrial, it's totally neutral. And utilities are pushing up with a second new high in 2 days, which is very positive on that sector. Consumer staples shows the end of the bullish cycle for the moment, and the technology as well as the stock, the sector is not continuing another day. It's the first day of correction, so that means the end of the actual bullish cycle. And for the rest, it's the cannabis. And as I said this morning, the cannabis is under correction. Don't buy any more in there until we have seen the end of that correction. That should stay above the last support to be positive, and so we can expect a new bullish cycle. So we have to wait probably another day or two before we can take any decision on this sector. Okay, oh boy, there was so many questions this morning. Okay, I'm starting from, okay, where? Okay, here, Diane, I bought 2000 HGU. Okay, let's go there. HGU at $10.07. Do you think I can get around 12? But look, something's nice about that. The volume is not very big on HGU today, but the movement is nice because it's breaking out at the moment. Look, it's just about to make a new high. So even though the gold is slightly down today, the stock remains very positive. But to say, will it go to 12? I think you have good chances. But you know, 10.07 until 11.07, so you make close about 9% there, which 9 or 10, you know, it's very close. So 9 or 10 is good. So you have to be prepared. If I was you, I would just let it go until 12. But look, in 5 minutes, gonna be clearer here. For the moment, I would put a stop at 10.90. Okay. So with 9% profit. So I would put a stop loss at 10.90 and I will let HGU go until it reaches $12 to take your first profit if you want. But if it comes back there, so put all of the position for sale at 10.90. I don't think you're gonna get it. I don't think the stock is going to fall there, but just in case, okay? And whenever the stock reaches around $12, then take the stop loss off and then buy sell half of your position at that time. Hi, FM, keep getting higher today. Where's the entry point? On the mining, I have some concern about that. I'm not too sure what's the best. It's quite unprecise. But in the case of First Quantum, it's a little bit clearer than Tech is. So I would say just past 15. Okay, because look, there's so much resistance here at 1485. Let me check in 15 minutes just to make it sure. Oh, it's even, yeah, look. You see, so chances are I'd say at the least $15 on the way up. FM bought 1436. It's worth 1468. You bought this morning, sold half 1465. Very good. Okay, fine. So so you bought 1426, you sold 1465. Let's see in 1 minute where we could put that stop since you bought it today. Okay, so to me, there's like two points, okay, where it could trigger signals. That would be 1450, 1460, and 1445. These are the two different places. So I'd suggest whatever you have left, half of the position here, and then if you reach that one, the other half of what you have left at this price. So 1460, 1445. ALEF at 266 today. ALEF, you bought this? 266. It's 267. Okay. Ooh, let's see. 266. Okay. Okay. Right on. Okay. So far, it's just been a V shape here. But the trend is still okay. There, actually, we got a sell signal here, but it was a false signal we can see so far. But to me, at 1255, 255, that would trigger another signal. And but you know, that's what I was saying. I don't know until where this correction will occur. So far, we don't have any reason for that, just about except Aphria that has refused to take over. And but I'd say there's a sell signal at 255, and it's just the 266 has been made a little bit late, you know, because when you look at this, 266 was here on the second day, okay, 1 day late. NIO entry point. I think I have seen something on NIO this morning. Did we buy it? Pardon? Okay, so. It's a very nice, very nice movement we got there this morning. Look, there was one signal here, one there at 825. You know, so I'd say with an increasing volume, everything looks good out there. 1000 GMP Capital at $4. Ouch. Since a while, of course, but I mean, hope for the best. You know, it's really it is positive right now. How much it can come back? You're there at $4. Oh, there's still a long way to go, eh? Hard to say what we can do on it. I mean, 248. Who wants to go out after losing 50% or 30 or 40%, something like that? I think you should hope for the best. But so far, the trend is okay. How far could it go? I don't know. You know, it's hard to know where the trend is because of that one here. So it is very difficult. This one is very difficult to analyze. So what I would say is that if ever this trend changed direction, it would probably be a good idea to go out at that point then. Okay, so this is it for the question I had in this show. So you know, don't try to steal the signals today. There is a few examples like NIO that was very nice, but there are not so many of them. So the signal you choose has to be great, has to be strong, and has to be clear. Thank you very much for attending. We'll catch you later.